project. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow, and she asked me to make another canvas for her because I've done, you know, like those photo canvases that you put on the walls. So basically this is like a cheap, easy way to do it yourself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started to give it to her tomorrow. So first things first, start off with a canvas. I like to do them a little bit bigger. This is 16 by 20. It's not very thick, so these are a lot cheaper. I get these in a pack of like 5 from Michael's. Usually they're $19.99 for the pack of 5, and then I get like a 50% coupon, so I pay like 10 bucks. But you can get like those gallery wrapped canvases that are thicker and they look nicer, but this is fine. This works for me. So it's just a regular old canvas, and then to get a jump start on it, we went ahead and painted the edges black so it can go on the wall. We kind of do the back just a little bit, all the edges, and a little bit on the front, and you'll see why later. So the picture, so this is the most expensive part of it, is you need to get the picture printed out somewhere. You can't print it, even if you're doing a small one like an 8x10 or 5x7, you can't print it out on your home printer unless you have a color laser printer. So your regular old inkjet, if you use one of those, by the time you put the Mod Podge on it, it's going to smear everything and go everywhere. So you have to get it printed on a laser printer. So I just always send mine to Walgreens. So this is considered a poster print. It's 16 by 20. And I use coupons for those too. So this should be $15.99. I had 50% off as well, so it ended up being like 8 bucks. So this is the picture my mother requested. This is from our recent trip to Disney World. We went in December, and that's my nephew. His name is Gabriel. We call him Gabi. And it's just a really special picture. It just kind of makes me tear up every time I see it, because Gabi has autism, and he doesn't usually just smile for pictures. It's a lot for him, and he doesn't usually go up to characters. And for some reason, we were doing this character dining at the Contemporary Resort. What's it called? I forgot the name of that place where we ate. We ate there for like brunch. Chef Mickey's. That's what it's called. And so this was like the Chef Donald that came out. And I don't know, for some reason, he just like really took a liking to him. And it was just such a special picture. I just love it so much. Look at that beautiful little smile. Look at that. So we're going to go ahead and get this project started. First things first is Walgreens, for some reason, always prints. They don't print borderless. There's always this thin border. So I'm going to go ahead and use a pair of scissors carefully and cut it to the best of my ability and measure it to make sure it fits good on my canvas. Because if you see right now, it comes off a little bit, but it's because of the border. So it's never going to be 100% perfect, but you'll see what we'll do at the end to make it look like it's like going edge to edge. And here we go.
Ricky Baker. Ella sabe que con quien está hablando tú me conoces más. No juegues, no. Ella sabe que yo no estoy jugando, quiero algo más, no solo sexo. ¿Cómo que no fue? Si yo recuerdo que fue ayer. Un par de tragos después pa'l cuarto, lo hicimos hasta el amanecer. ¿Cómo que no fue? Sé que te acuerdas lo que te dije, que de tus besos tenía sed, que yo soy serio, no pa' vaciles. No. Oye, perdona por todos los males, es que tu mano estaba en mis cabezas.
Okay, so now it's all cut up. Our next step is to apply the Mod Podge. So you're going to apply a couple different layers. Mod Podge, I get the matte kind to do something like this because it gives it a nice matte look on top to make it look like it's a canvas. Mod Podge, if you haven't used it, it's amazing. It's like a 3-in-1 because it's a water-based sealer, a glue, and a finish. So it finishes it on top, but it seals it and it's a glue. So it works perfect for this project. It's basically all you need. So what I usually do, just to save on cleanup, I get like a foam or paper plate or something, and I pour a bunch of Mod Podge on here using a spoon. Years ago I invested in one of these guys, and it's really good. So I use this to kind of paint the Mod Podge all in the back of the paper, the picture, put it on the canvas, and then use this as a brayer to try and smooth it out by flipping it over, though. Don't do it on the top. And that's the first step. After that, you put the Mod Podge on the front part of the picture, because that's what seals it, and it kind of like seals it, entombs it onto the canvas. So usually I use my brush, and I'll brush it all in the up, down, like vertical direction. Let that dry, and it'll be white, but it'll dry clear, completely clear. And then when I come back next time, I do one more coat and I brush it in the opposite direction. And that's what kind of gives it like a canvas type look, and it looks a little bit more authentic for what it is. And when it's on the wall, people can't tell, so that's what it is. And after that, that's basically it for the project, except for at the end, I'll usually go with some more of this black paint, because as you can see, the picture, even though I cut right on the edges, on the borders, it's a little bit smaller than the canvas now. So I usually go with just a little tiny brush and some of the same black paint, and I'll paint the edges, because then you'll see the edge of the picture and it'll look white and it stands out. But if you just take that extra step and go with the black paint, it makes it look a little bit more like done together, cohesive. And that's your whole project. Let it dry. Should be done by tomorrow, by the time we give it to her for her birthday. So here we go.
Pero perdona, hermosa, no sé si me vale. Ya me di cuenta el dolor de cabeza que pa' mí eres cuando tú empiezas de un lado a otro, como una pieza que se perdió en un rompecabezas. Tell me, porque yo no entiendo. Silly, es como me siento. Que yo soy un bobo, pues que nunca aprendo a que las mujeres no aprecian lo que yo tengo. Tell me, porque yo no entiendo. Silly, es como me siento. Lo que yo tengo. Si yo recuerdo que fue ayer, un par de tragos después pa'l cuarto, lo hicimos hasta el amanecer. ¿Cómo que no fue? Sé que te acuerdas lo que te dije, que tus besos tenía sed, que yo soy serio, no pa' vaciles. No, siempre haciéndose la roca, es porque está acostumbrada de tener todo sin dar nada, solo con hacerme miradas, yeah. Pero tu actitud no es tu mejor virtud. Baby, si comparamos no habrá similitud. Tú te comportas a lo yo soy cool, pero no es tan cool perder algo por tu ingratitud. Tell me, porque yo no entiendo. Silly, es como me siento. Que yo soy un bobo, pues que nunca aprendo a que las mujeres no aprecian lo que yo tengo. Tell me, porque yo no entiendo. Silly, es como me siento. Que yo soy un bobo, pues que nunca aprendo a que las mujeres no aprecian lo que yo tengo. Si yo recuerdo que fue ayer, un par de tragos después pa'l cuarto, lo hicimos hasta el amanecer. ¿Cómo que no fue? Sé que te acuerdas lo que te dije, que de tus besos tenía sed, que yo soy serio, no pa' vaciles. No.
Yeah. Carried all the weight on my shoulder, had me going never once I told you no. Kept going like a marching soldier, play my part, boy, I had to hold you down, hold it down. When the tidal waves come around and wipe off what we built, would you fight for love, or would you back down and let our hope drown? When the world is everything to break us up for good, would you hang around? When all we got right now, tell me how you feel about us. Yeah. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah.
Cuando esas caricias tocaban toda tu piel, tell me how you feel about us. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, soñé que me querías, pero no es cierto. Solo lo haces pa' que yo esté contento. La chispa de la llama se apagó lento. Cambiamos mentiras por juramentos. Sabía todo de ella, pero ahora ya no lo sé. Siempre has estado tan bella, pero has cambiado, mujer.
When the tidal waves come around and wipe off what we built, would you fight for love, or would you back down and let our hope drown?
Siendo que
morning. Welcome back. I don't know, I feel really sick this morning. I don't feel good, so I'm just gonna, and it's my mom's birthday, so she's coming over in like an hour, so I have to finish this, and it's not gonna be dry. But basically, if you notice, after I was like wiping it from all the excess Mod Podge, it's got like pieces of the fibers from the paper on it. So I always just go back and do another coat of black all over, and then on the edges, because you can see the white part of the edges of the picture, I just kind of paint it black a little bit so you can't tell as much, and I do that around the whole thing. I usually like to put something underneath that's smaller than all sides so I can paint and then just let it sit and dry.
Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, yeah. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, yeah.
Cuando esas caricias tocaban toda tu piel. Tell me how you feel about us. Tell me how you feel about us.
Through the night and day, I keep on falling for you. I keep on falling for you. Through the night and day, I keep on falling for you. I keep on falling. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, yeah. Tell me how you feel about us. Yeah, yeah.
Cuando esas caricias tocaban toda tu piel. Tell me how you feel about us. Tell me how you feel about us.
Here is the finished product. If you can see the way the light hits it, because I did that crisscross pattern with the Mod Podge, it kind of gives it like a canvasy look, kind of old distress kind of look in a way too. So that's another reason why I like to do the black paint on the edges, because it kind of distresses the edges a little bit. But don't get too worried about it being perfect, because by the time it goes on the wall, you know, you don't see a lot of the little imperfections. But basically that's it. That's how you do your DIY on canvas, and mind you, the paint's still wet. See you next time.